Hello everyone, here we are watching Dr. Kumar, and today I am having the Amaresh Kumar. He is the second ranker in Plant Science 2018 ICAR-JRF. So this was request from many of you students, those are preparing for the Plant Science. So now I will request Amaresh, please give your introduction and share what was your strategy and how you cracked ICAR-JRF in Plant Science.
Yes. Hello, hi everyone. This is Amaresh. I am from Karnataka. I did my UG in University of Agriculture and Sciences, Raichur, and College of Agriculture, Raichur. And my all India rank is second rank in this 2018-19 batch. And come to the what I read from the for this ICAR-JRF Plant Science. I started my journey for the preparing JRF. Actually, I started about thinking plant science in second year itself.
Okay.
But seriously started for the JRF when in the coming to the IRA during all-night tour. I interacted with my seniors and I inspired so much. Next year I definitely get the JRF and I definitely become next year I will enter in IRA. And then I inspired, I interacted with the seniors and some guidance I got. And I started preparing after the all-day tour, and I seriously prepared for the 6 months. And as guidelines for the seniors, I started reading from the reference books. And I read my books and I did my own short notes.
You made all your own
my
notes.
own short notes. And I also used to discuss with my friends. And we are some 3 or 4 friends from like Yamanappa, Ravichandra, and Kashinath Chanvir. They are 4 friends.
How many from them they got?
I second rank, and one more is Yamanappa 14th rank. And one more they are in state entrance they got actually.
Okay.
And some because of some mistakes and because of this mainly discussion. And what we did means we read whatever something today we have to read this chapter, and that and the same day night we used to discuss about that topic. And from
which book you started first?
First we started for the genetics BD Singh book. From the initial chapters to up to from 23 chapters, that is up to cytoplasmic inheritance up to, and this is the from there to there this is to study in BD Singh book. And the remaining like molecular genetics, that will be somewhat depth, and you should be reading that molecular genetics in that genetic medicine book written by the Yatish and Girish. That is very nice book. You should read thoroughly entire book. For molecular genetics you should read that in that book only. And coming to the after that population genetics you should read in BD Singh book only. Because there will be some problems related to Hardy-Weinberg law. There is an equation will be there, and you will get some problems related to that and some definitions also. And at the end of the books there will be appendices for in BD Singh. You should read that appendices also. This is for the first course.
Means BD Singh is the core book for the
first course. BD Singh and genetic medicine you should must and should read.
Means these 2 books are core book.
These 2 books. And this is for the first course. And coming to the second course, Principles of Plant Breeding course. For that I read Essentials of Plant Breeding by Kundan Singh. And in that from history to then self-incompletely there will be so many chapters, and we read thoroughly. And the main important thing you should read in the Essentials of Plant Breeding by Kundan Singh is tables. Each and every table be thorough. We should be thorough. And at the end of the book there will be scientist list also given. You should be thorough with that. And this in plant breeding we should be thorough with this much content. And next coming to the this in the breeding only there will be intellectual property rights and some IPRs, plant breeding rights and farmers
right.
And these are you should be concept you should be know, like indigenous technology belongs to which one. You should be thorough in that. And this is the for the essential plant breeding. That is you should read in
available in Essential of Plant Breeding in
Kundan Singh. This is for the theoretical content you should read. And for the coming to the objectives and BD Singh given BK Prasad. Objective genetics by BD Singh and BK Prasad. This is for the first course. And for second course breeding also plant breeding by BD Singh and BK Prasad. The objectives you should refer. And for if you are able to understand the breeding course breeding, in case you can also refer the BD Singh book. plant breeding by principles and methods of BDC. This is a huge content, but I think it is not needed. Essentials of plant breeding is sufficient. This is very
concise and short
and
easy to understand.
And for the coming to the third course in the genetics, third course like breeding of field and horticulture crops. In that you should read for the crop scientific name, progenitor, and its origin, chromosome number, ploidy level, male sterility lines, and important first variety released. And which
of all the crops.
Of all the crops, breeding of field and horticulture. And heterosis breeding methods in which crop exploited and restorer lines were popular. And this you should be reading that third and fourth course.
From which book?
For this there is no specific book actually, and their class notes is enough. In the class note there will be water crop.
During the BSc program, the class note.
Class notes. There is no separate book is there. And some in the breeding essence of Kundan Singh also that will be covered. There will be some short they will be given, and class notes is enough for this for third and fourth course. And in that they will also covering that inflorescence, stamens, how many petals, floral biology and structure. You should be read thoroughly manuals. Respective courses that third and fourth you should read manual. In the UG courses there will be manuals. They should be read manuals. This is for the entire genetic syllabus and the books both objectives and theoretical. In this way we have to prepare. And coming to the plant pathology, some people having some knowledge while studying in the BSc, but some people don't have any knowledge, and they should refer the textbook of fungi, bacteria, virus by H.C. Dube is there. They should refer that one. And also first course class notes. Because that will be easy to understand. There will be some basic concepts in the first course. Like what is thallus, what is hypha, what is mycelium. They should conidia spores, what is sexual spores, what is asexual spore, and vegetative structures, what are there.
These are all the part of BSc AG program.
That basic concept. Then in that course only, you should be thorough in the first course. General properties of fungi, bacteria, virus, spiroplasma, mycoplasma, virions, prions, and their scientists and first pathogens to be discovered. They should be thorough, and the scientists and there is important history in that history. And for the first course. This is the for first course. And in the classification, you should not go depth like in mycology, specific classification like important classification for downy mildew, powdery mildew, rust, smuts, and some ascomycota fungi. They should be thorough. They will not ask entire classification. These are the major to be concentrate in the classification. And coming to the for second course, principles of plant disease management. There is ANGRAU notes. This is for the content, whatever content is there. For the specific content, they will prepare the notes already.
They have already prepared.
That I also referred that is very nice short notes. In that you should read plant defense mechanism like toxins and enzymes and phytolysis, what are involved. They should be thorough. For this and also in the plant quarantine, which is the first disease introduced and which is the quarantine disease. In India, which is quarantine, for outside which is a quarantine disease. And principles of plant disease method, exclusion, eradication, different methods are there, and we should be thorough with that. In that course also there is a classification of fungicides and bactericides is there. In that you need not to worry which is a systemic fungicide, and you should be thorough with the copper fungicides, Bordax mixture, Bordax paste.
These are some very common.
Very common. Their composition you should be remember. Their copper fungicides. There will be 5 Bordax paste, Bordax mixture. I told their composition you should be thorough in that course. They will be covering in that course only. And coming to the third and fourth course, this is a field and horticulture crops. In this courses, each crop there will be diseases, the bacterial disease, viral disease, fungal diseases, and phytoplasma, mycoplasma, spiroplasma disease will be there. And there will be, you should remember in that there is Causal organism. Scientific name of the causal organism. Sexual stage, asexual stage in case of fungi, if it is fungi. In bacteria, their mode of spread. And if it comes to viral disease, their mode of transmission. Persistence and semi-persistent and transmitted by like whitefly, leafhoppers and thrips. This should be and it is whether it is a single strand RNA, single strand DNA virus. They should be thorough in that course. In spores, whether for example they ask one diseases, they'll be asking is produced by which spores. Like they will be rust, iridospores, which is the repeating spores. And in the pathology, you should thorough with the rust disease.
Rust is very important.
In case of wheat, entire that life cycle and 5 stages, and which stage which comes, which is a repeating spore, which is a resting spore, which is a sexual spore, which is asexual spore, which is a haploid spore. In that way, they should be thorough with the wheat rust fungi. And in coming to the and before that, you should thoroughly be with the George and Agriose book is there for the plant pathology.
Agriose book.
George and Agriose book is there. For in that you should read only glossary, because in glossary you will get idea of some terms. They should be understand very well
for understanding purpose.
And sometimes what happens, whatever the term is there, they will keep asking their term and they keep in the multiple choice. In the JRF.
They will ask what is the appropriate word.
Appropriate. They will give definition and they will give in the multiple choice.
Means according to you, from Agriose book only need to understand glossary.
Glossary is better. And remaining this third and fourth course, the class notes is enough. Whatever they refer ANGRAU or TN notes, that is enough. And principles of plant disease management, that ANGRAU notes. And first course that Dube and class notes. And for coming to the objectives, they should read Utpal Kumar Bhattacharya.
Utpal Kumar
Bhattacharya. Objective plant pathology by Utpal Kumar Bhattacharya. In that you should read multiple choice and fill in the blanks, match the following. And also there is a in the middle of the or some end of the book, they will given causal organisms. You should remember that major causal are important. And also in the end, vectors they given transmitted by, like banana bunch top virus is transmitted by, cardamom cutter disease is transmitted by, rice tumor virus is transmitted by. And they also mentioned whether it is single stranded RNA, single stranded DNA virus. You should thorough in that content. And also in the main plant pathology, what they concentrate on basic first courses I mentioned spores, which is the sexual, which is I mentioned. And in diseases, coming to diseases, they will mainly concentrate on major crop, minor diseases.
Major crop,
minor diseases. Like rice, in rice, sometimes they have stag burn of paddy. Nobody knows causal organism. That is alternative paddy wiki. And the rust sometimes in rice. What is rust? Causal organism for rust in rice. And in case of minor crop like coriander. In the major disease,
they will ask the major disease.
Major disease. Stem gall of coriander is caused by. That is Protomyces macrosporus. They will concentrate in that way. And in case of bajra rust, in that way they will concentrate. So you should be thorough in the causal organisms and their sexual and asexual.
They will ask only simply what is the causal organism.
They will ask causal organisms, and sometimes they give causal organism which belongs to which division.
Which division?
For example, downy mildew fungi, they will belongs to which division. Powdery mildew fungi, they will give that powdery mildew causal organism, and they will ask the division. So they should consider downy mildew, powdery mildew, rust, smuts. In any crops they should be considered. In coming to the fungicides, you should not confuse with so many fungicides, or there are so many is there. So major fungicide for the downy mildew, metalaxyl, and major important fungicides for the powdery mildew, carpane. So specific, and you should be thorough with which is systemic and which is non-systemic fungicide, and some antibiotics is there, streptomycin. So which is due to which one? You should be thorough. These are the important one. So important antibiotics, important fungicides. So you should be thorough. And this is for the, and also you should read in plant pathology manuals. Because there will be mentioning causal organisms and specific spores. They will mention the spore structures like that. So once glance, there is no in depth. You should read some time. Once glance is enough. Manuals. And coming to the seed science and technology. For seed science and technology, we refer the K Agrawal. And we read thoroughly in that book. And for the objective types, Renganayaki we read. In the K Agrawal, whatever it may be in seed technology, we should thoroughly with the isolation distance and genetic purity, physical purity, seed multiplication ratio, and moisture content, limited moisture content, and planting ratios of the crops, and some equipments are the specific for which disc separate at what condition disc separator is used, spiral separator is used, and these are the equipments, and what is the role of air screen cleaner, deburder, what is the role of huller, and these are the they should be considered. And
they will ask simply the name of the instrument, for which purpose this instrument is generally used.
In that way they will ask. So after reading content in K Agrawal, you should go for the reading in the objective, that is Renganayaki. Objective C technology by Renganayaki is there. So if time is there, and objective C technology by Vananganamudi's book is there. Vanangamudi. This is the book. If time is there, you can read that also. Important chapters only, because that
important chapter like
important. These are only genetic purity, physical purity.
What you have already told here.
What I told. What in that important crops you should read again. In the plant science syllabus there will be mentions important crops also. Plant science syllabus, we can, if you go to the SR Kanto book, there will be mentioned plant science syllabus also. Since years ago the same syllabus is there, but sometimes what they prepare exam question paper setter will do, some people will concentrate syllabus only, like they mentioned rice, wheat, mango, tomato, chickpea, sugarcane, cotton. These are the major crops they mentioned for the plants and students. Sometimes they concentrate only cotton, chickpea, rice, wheat only. So first they should thoroughly the syllabus mentioned crop, whatever they ask in that syllabus mentioned crop from A to Z. Be thorough, like plant disease management and insects and pests, and there's agronomic practices, and their average yield, and from initial to final their scientific name, chromosome, up to A to Z they should know thoroughly. And for the glossary you should refer R.L. Agrawal for the some terms. R.L. Agrawal, C technology by R.L. Agrawal, his book is there, and they should refer that for the glossary. And I mentioned to forget in the BDC objective types, at the objective at the end there will be appendixes is there. You must should that appendices.
BDC
objective book at the end. In the appendices they are mentioning that scientist name, chronological order, and also some important terms given by scientists and Nobel Prizes, and chromosome number and scientific names have their ploidy level, their genome is also given in that. They should read in at the appendices. So you should read appendices also in the BDC, that objective one. And come to the seed science and technology, you should read manual also, because in the manual some procedures is for
from college manual.
College, respective college manual, there will be obviously these experiments will be there. In that some theoretical part will they will pick in, because there is no need to, nobody asks protocol. Whatever theoretical part is there, they have to read. In the manuals also they will be mentioning some instruments also in seed technology, gamete divider, soil divider, riffle divider, some I already mentioned those instruments, and these are for the seed technology I already mentioned. Then coming to the microbiology, for the microbiology, for first introduction to microbiology, Taran Kapoor, first 5 chapters and last 5 chapters you should read. In the first initially some history is there, you be thorough with the history, and in the last food microbiology, industrial microbiology, and food intoxication, and means affecting the microbes involved in the affecting the food, and means which makes the spoils the food, and dairy microbiology, and last one chapter is there, microbes involved in the waste disposable management. In that biogas is there, compost is there, composting is there. So for the in the first course, be thorough in, you should be thorough in that part. especially food and industrial microbiology. There will be in the Taran Kapur, there will be tables is there. They should read tables. Then you don't even they need not to read even content sometimes. Tables they should be thorough. So what we made actually, whatever tables comes now, whatever if four friends are there now, we made tables and prepare the entire wall. Whenever you enter to the room and from morning once, and we just look at from starting.
This was your strategy.
Strategy from starting to till end. From the morning when we woke up, before going to the breakfast, we complete from starting to then, including from scientist history,
all the scientist name and causal organisms like that.
What are important, whatever we forgot no, that will be attached to the wall by writing. So they will never forgetting, and whatever we forget no, that will be discussed and at the same night only. From then will not attach forgetting. So this is for the first course. Then for the soil microbiology, respective class notes is enough. In that, in the soil microbiology, you should be thorough with that cycles, carbon, nitrogen cycles, and
biogeochemical cycle, all the
biogeochemical cycle, rough idea, and you should be thorough with the nitrogen cycles. How many ATP involved in that?
Very important cycle,
in the cycles. And in the microbial interactions like symbiotic association, non-symbiotic association, and mutualism, amensalism, commensalism, and there is a parasitism is also, which are the microorganisms involved in that. So, and also they will ask nitrogen fixing sites, heterocyst, vesicles. So you should be specific. You not to read entire content. So what they are like, you should be go thorough.
Some is specific for particular organism they will ask.
And also you should read that endomicrobiology, ectomicrobiology, be thorough. And sometimes they will ask mushroom cultivation also. For so far not at all asked for us. But there will be a possibility to ask. Mushroom cultivation you should read wherever you get references. But we read in the class notes only. So they like just mushroom cultivation, you just glance it. This is only for the microbiology. And I already mentioned entire plant science consists of the GP, Junction Plant Breeding, Plant Pathology, Seed Science and Technology, and Microbiology. And they covers also some part of the plant biochemistry and crop physiology. And one more is there, crop physiology, plant biochemistry, and biotechnology. Biotechnology is the same, that molecular genetics is there, no? That you already reading in the genetic medicine book. Some marker assisted breeding, those are also you should not read depth marker assisted breeding. And there are in the book essential plant breeding I mentioned, no? In that you just glance it, which is the codominant marker, which is the dominant marker.
This biotechnology is there.
Biotechnology, some chapter is there. So you just
no need to go separate book.
No need to go. If you can read the class notes also. That will be sufficient. So you need not to worry for the biotechnology. For the crop physiology, there will be a book is there, Pandey and Singh.
That is very famous book.
Very famous book. And whatever cell organelles is there, no, cell content related, you need not to read BDC because it related to genetics. So for the entire cell organelles, you should read in the Pandey and Singh book only.
From physiological points of
view. You should be thorough the Pandey and Singh. I should majorly cover photosynthesis, respiration, transpiration, and major chapters should read thoroughly in that book.
Pandey and
Singh. And at the end of the book, there will be some questions.
In Pandey and
Singh book itself, you should solve that questions, because sometimes what they will do, they will copy paste the questions
from there.
So and also for the crop physiology, Renganayaki volume 2.
Yeah, is there.
If you are not unable, you're not able to read that Pandey and Singh book because there will be some depth is there. If you're not able to read, means Renganayaki volume 2 is sufficient, but sometimes it is need. So it is better to read Pandey and Singh. And then you can.
If it is not possible, then they can go for
the. Not able to read. I can say, but they should.
It is better to
go Pandey and Singh. Then you can read Renganayaki volume 2, crop physiology entire content. This is for the crop physiology. And coming to the plant biochemistry, whatever general agriculture books is there, no, that will be covered. that biochemistry part. In the biochemistry, there is nothing vitamins, enzymes, and proteins, and carbohydrates, lipids. In that, they will ask that, for example, in sucrose and glucose, which is reducing sugar, which is non-reducing sugar, which is the monosaccharide, which is the polysaccharide, and in the starch, amylopectin, amylose, which is a branched chain,
which are not
just superficially you have to go. They will not ask in depth. Okay, this much is enough for the biochemistry. And for the general agriculture, for the content I read mainly Nemrasunda, because that is a very nice book. Each and every point there in that book, and to the point. Whatever question, for example, whatever mock test I attended and whatever JRF question paper I solved, whatever question is there, that will be in Nemrasunda. I read 3 or 4 times, but I will be forgetting, because each and every line will be important.
Very important.
So be thorough. Perfect means perfect. Each and every line is important in Nemrasunda. So Nemrasunda is important. And then Arankatan volume 1 and volume 2. For the plant science student, they should read volume 2 is most. Arankatan volume 2.
Okay.
Arankatan volume 2 they should read much more. And in the Arankatan volume, they will given much more of the entomology aspects. Arankatan volume.
Second.
So you need not to worry that entomology aspects. Whatever entomology part is there, that will be covered in the Nemrasunda. So if you thorough with the Nemrasunda, you need not to worry. Because in the volume 1, there are so many equipments, something there that is not necessary. And life cycle of the insect will be given. That will be not asked for the plant science. So that is non need. And Arankatan volume 2, and some people referred R.K. Sharma for initial, some 4 to 5 pages. There will be some important points is there. You also refer R.K. Sharma for 4 to 5 pages. What I read actually, 4 to 5 pages important one. And also Mundra Singh Rathod.
Thin book.
Thin book. And there will be data, numericals. You need not to worry numericals, because so much of numerical they won't ask. So Mundra Singh Rathod, whatever important one is there, you just glance it. And SR Kantwa. Objective Agriculture SR Kantwa, you should take for the GRF, and both there will be 2 books for ARS and GRF. You take for the GRF. Agriculture by GRF. So in that, you should not read that fishery science, veterinary science, animal husbandry, engineering. Remaining is you have to cover entire. Because in plant science they will more asking agronomy, soil science, and sometimes some part of the entomology. Sometimes because 1 or 2 questions means there will be rank will be more different. There will be deciding questions. Nobody will attend. So you remain. You should be thorough with the statistics part in the SR Kantha, because whatever questions what I observed is whatever questions will come in the SR Kantha only, general agriculture. Copy paste questions
from SR Kantha.
Most of the questions will be copy paste from the SR Kantha, and also any questions will come from the Nemrasunda. What I observed so many questions, because they're very very important. So SR Kantha, Nemrasunda, you should be thorough for the general agriculture. And you should also cover the agriculture economic parts thorough in the Nemrasunda, and agriculture extension ISVs. In the extension, they will ask mainly ISV. Schemes. When it came. So from history of agriculture to till now, whatever schemes is there, they should
be given in the tabular form in
tabular form. Arankatan it is given, and also in the Nemrasunda given. So they should be in thorough. And in SR Kantha, there will be some tables is given in the middle. Some important related to recent. If you take recent edition means some who is the chairman of this institute and who is the DJ of IRA. There will be important one is there. You can read that also. So this is for the general agriculture what I read, and for the for entire plant science objectives means. For 15 years JRF question paper, that plant science by plant science book at a glance by Elangovan book is there.
The book list will be available in the description box. You can write down from there.
Book list also available, and what to read we will be mentioning in the brackets. I will give it to Elangovan. You should be thorough in that. Each and every question you should be solved you mustn't solve. There will be some multiple choice around 150, 160, because from the last year whatever multiple choice questions is there,
they compiled all
those things
naturally
in that.
Because this is the very frequent question. Student ask for where I will get the previous year question.
Previous year question you have to see in the Alangan book.
In that book.
In that book only. Till what we wrote in this year also, that will be also, if you take recent edition, it will be available. But what you have to take care means, whatever there will be so much of wrong answers given. Okay. So you have to take care, and you have to contact some seniors or lecturers for if you are having any doubt regarding that. Because if you write wrong answer means so much
that will make a big difference.
Here you may think that will be as per the key answer, but whatever questions from SR Kantha, sometimes that will be copy pasted questions. So you refer whatever question key answer is given SR Kantha, it is better. But what I feel, because they won't change even key answer also sometimes, because SR Kantha question, if you feel it is better to follow that key answer only.
Key answer of the
SR Kantha, because because what we studied is not up to level, because what the key answer prepared in different way they think, and they
simply take from that book.
Sometimes they pick up and paste.
Yes.
So
it is better to memorize the answer of the SR
Kantha only, because they won't change. Next, I already mentioned for the Alangan book, you should be thorough. And Plant Science at a Glance by Ajit Kumar Singh's book is there. In that so much of biochemistry part also covered, whatever needed for the JRF students for the plant science. It is better to read Ajit Kumar Singh for the entire part, especially in biochemistry also.
Okay.
This is for the general agriculture, and whatever for the objective whatever mentioned, like BD Singh for the genetics and plant pathology Utpal Kumar Bhattacharya, there will be copy paste questions. If you even
for the JRF,
because it is so much of compiled question bank.
Yeah.
Because the question preparation, you can't get questions from any. If any.
Sometimes it is very easy to just make a copy and put in the paper.
Because very very important questions he compiled, and what are possible questions is there he compiled
in that book.
Utpal Kumar Bhattacharya. So you should be thorough. And in Utpal Kumar Bhattacharya, he given so much of in virology. He given genome size, what is the genome size of this virus, and so much molecular weight of this virus. He given. You need not to worry. In the like important viruses like TME and virus PSTV, you can read that molecular weight and other what are question related TM and PSTV and coconut kadang virus, virad, and that citrus exocartis virus. These are the important ones. So just to concentrate important one, and you can read, you have to memorize that also. And remaining so many will be there, you need not to read. And remaining from mycology, bacteriology, whatever questions you should not leave. And virology, because so many genomes is given, you can't remember also. That will not at all ask. In virology, they will ask only which is a single strand DNA virus, double strand DNA virus, mode of transmission, persistent manner. So they will be asking that virology aspects, because even classification you also difficult in some class notes are so much very other books. You refer in Utpal Kumar Bhattacharya is made very simple, both bacteriology, mycology, and virology, and mycoplasma that classification also you can refer that also, because any questions coming from means in that way only, in that what he classified in that book, in that way only
same manner
they ask, because in different books there will be different classification. It is difficult to remember for the students, so you can refer that classification. It is easy, and for the JRF that is sufficient. Don't think easy means it is you should not go in depth. It is no need. So whatever for the question to the point is enough.
To the point,
because they check only this much of knowledge for the JRF students. So these are all the books.
Anything more? Anything special you want to say in the last?
Then, so what I followed strategy I already mentioned. First I started to read, and I used to discuss with my friends. And if it we actually we made today we have to discuss, and that day night only related to the questions. What are we will be having a question bank or like mock tests.
Okay. You used to take mock test also, huh?
No sir, from previous my senior.
Okay, your seniors used to take mock test.
No sir, seniors they didn't take for them as a mock test. I think 2 mock tests they took, but there will be question papers for the mock test of previous 2 seniors world.
Okay.
They having a question bank that we have to took actually.
Okay.
Our senior is there, Jagdish sir. He used to prepare. From 3 years back, our seniors got 5 seniors got IRI.
Okay.
That time. So for that what mark test given in our Raichur only, we used to that solved, and there will be so much of each and every chapter wise there will be questions, question mark test. So we used to solve that also, and also objective books. Whatever these books are there, no?
You have mentioned.
What I mentioned, these books. That day, today we have to read genetics in this chapter, and we have to solve that questions, and we have to perfect in that only.
Okay.
And we repeated so many times, because our exam will be postponed, and because it is difficult to get concentrate again and again, we will be so much time forgetting. And my opinion is discussion is very important for the JRF, and some people say what are very important they will not share, because sometimes what happens means in the genetics so many topics it should be understood rather than remembering. Because if I understand in some way, my friend also is another way. But when we discuss, then only will be clarifying.
Discussion is very important.
Very important. In the UG, I didn't actually for the UG other for external exams. I not at all used to discuss with any students. For JRF, I realized it. Till now, I didn't.
Discussion is important.
I didn't forget so many concepts, and sometimes my friends suggested so many concepts understood make me better way, because I understand some different way and they understand. So, and whatever I point at, I will give 1 point, he will give 1 point, and he will give 1 point.
So this is the collection of knowledge.
Bunch of knowledge. You will get so many questions. Because he read one book, and there will be exchange of knowledge. So there will be both all
their way of reading is different, so they will ask it in the different manner.
So all of us are getting benefit actually. This is very, very important. Reading, revision, discussion, and solving the question paper. And whatever reading is not important, and that everybody read same content. So at the time of exam, you should be cool. Because I mentioned my friends because of some nervousness, only 3 questions they wrong because of nervousness. By mistake while writing, making mark. So because of tension, so much of tension. So everybody read that much of the content only. Whatever you read on that day, you have to represent in that way.
Means examination duration
is very important.
During that period, you must be
very cool. Entire reading is not important. That they only makes the matter. So entire reading. This is 2. First reading, and then on the day of exam, how you will
express your knowledge.
If you cool means, if even you first year use what you read, that also that day it will be coming to your mind. If you were cool. So being a cool is very important, and don't think if a topper only do JRF, it is not the matter. So even 6.5 CGP also came IRI. So JRF is a very opportunity. So you have to read thoroughly, and you can change your life, because nowadays so many people are facing financial problem. Even I did using by I did my UG taking bank loan. So I supposed to get JRF and must and should get JRF. That is to IR. That's my motto. So
once again, a great congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And one thing I want to ask you, how many questions you attempted?
I attempted 196, sir.
196.
I left only 4 questions.
Okay.
Because that time questions attempting also important. If your question paper is very easy means so many people attend much more questions. So rank decides means you also attend more questions. If question paper is very tough means you have to attend some less, because there will be negative. So it is depending upon the question paper you have to attend. And for getting IRI means you have to attend more than...
Sometimes it is luck also, because the
luck
competition is very high.
Very high.
But you must try your best.
They must try your best. And some people tell that GRF is a luck. I can say this is a luck in that way, means when the preparation coincides with the opportunity. If you prepare very better way, that opportunity comes, then you will definitely you reach your target. So that is why in my way I prepared so much. I revised so many times that syllabus I did, because I discussion with, and my motto is reaching IRI. So I finally reached because of that way of reading. So
hoping your video will bring some more guys by inspiring and motivating the plant science student those are preparing here. Okay, sir. So I think it's finished now.
It's okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
I also thank you so much to
no, this was my duty, because this channel I started only for the remotely placed those are not able to reach the IRI. So suppose they will get some motivation and kind of the guidance, they can prepare there.
Yes, sir.
Because in agriculture, most of the students, they are from below average family. Yes, so all they cannot come to the IRI to know who is the topper of this year and who is the second ranker and first ranker. So by this video, they can do from any corner of the India. That's
I also inspired you looking first rank when I came to the IRI during Allen tour. I inspired my seniors from Karnataka.
Okay.
So they are from first rank, third rank. So I inspired.
Yeah, last 2 or 3 years, many students they are coming from Karnataka, and that is only because of that. Students are doing very good, and those students coming in Karnataka, they are very high marks, means OGPA percentage in 10+2.
Yes, sir.
So thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and bye bye.
Bye guys. Thank you.